It's 8 a.m. on a Tuesday in a quiet suburb of Chicago. You're pouring your first cup of coffee, reaching for your phone to check the news. But instead, you see a notification that makes your blood run cold. Chase alert. You successfully sent $2,000 to an unknown recipient via Zelle. Your heart drops. You didn't send that money. You haven't even opened your banking app today. You frantically log in, hoping it's a glitch. But the reality hits you like a physical blow. Your balance is down $2,000. The transaction is marked completed. You call the bank immediately. You're panicked, but you're confident. You tell the agent, "Someone hacked me. I didn't authorize this." But then, the agent says something that turns your panic into pure desperation. "I'm sorry, but our records show this was authorized from your device, using your Face ID and your secure password. To the system, you are the one who sent it." Welcome to the era of the ghost transfer, a terrifying new evolution in cyber fraud that is currently draining the bank accounts of thousands of Americans. Today, we are uncovering the hidden mechanics of this glitch, why the banks are refusing to pay you back, and the shadowy organizations behind the most dangerous financial hack of 2026. To understand how a ghost transfer works, we first have to understand the tool being weaponized: Zelle. Zelle was created by the big banks, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, to make sending money as easy as sending a text. It is fast, it is free, and most importantly, it is instant. And that speed is exactly what the hackers love. In a traditional bank transfer, there is a holding period. If you realize a mistake, you can call the bank and stop the wire. But with Zelle, once you hit send, the money is gone in seconds.
It moves from your account into a mule account, and then it is immediately converted into cryptocurrency or moved overseas. But here is the mystery. How are they doing it without your password? How are they bypassing the two-factor authentication that we all trust to keep us safe? The answer lies in something called session hijacking. Hackers are no longer just guessing passwords. They are stealing your digital fingerprint. Through a sophisticated combination of malware and phishing links, disguised as official bank security alerts, they are able to clone your active banking session. To the bank's server, it doesn't look like a hacker in another country is logged in. It looks like you are logged in from your phone in your living room. This is why the banks call these transfers authorized. A ghost transfer cannot happen without a destination. The money needs a place to go before it vanishes into the crypto ether. This is where the money mules come in. Across the United States, criminal organizations are recruiting everyday people, often students or those desperate for quick cash, to act as money mules. They are told they can earn $500 a day just by processing payments through their personal Zelle accounts. They receive your stolen $2,000, take a small cut, and then send the rest to the master account controlled by the hacking syndicate. By the time you realize your money is missing, the mule has already moved it. Even if the police track the transaction, it leads them to a 19-year-old kid in a different state who says, "I didn't know it was stolen money." The trail goes cold. The hackers remain invisible. This system is so efficient that a single hacking cell can drain 50 to 60 bank accounts in a single morning. We are talking about millions of dollars flowing out of American bank accounts every single week, leaving victims with nothing but a denied claim from their bank's fraud department. The most desperate part of this story isn't the theft, it's the betrayal. Under U.S. law, specifically Regulation E, banks are required to protect consumers against unauthorized electronic fund transfers. If someone steals your debit card and buys a TV, the bank covers you. But here is the loophole the banks are using for ghost transfers. Because the hackers use session hijacking, the bank claims the transfer was technically authorized by the account holder's credentials. In thousands of cases across the U.S., victims have provided proof that they were asleep or at work when the transfer happened. They provide proof that their phone was in their pocket, but the banks respond with a form letter. Our investigation shows no evidence of a system breach. Claim denied. This has led to a massive wave of lawsuits.
In early 2026, a class action suit was filed against 3 major U.S. banks, alleging that they knew about the ghost transfer vulnerability but refused to fix it because the cost of security was higher than the cost of losing a few thousand customers. If you have a U.S. bank account with Zelle enabled, you are a potential target. So, how do you stop a ghost from entering your account? First, understand that your bank will never call you and ask you to send money to yourself. This is the #1 way hackers initiate a session hijack. They call you, pretend to be security, and ask you to reverse a fraudulent charge by sending a test Zelle payment. The moment you do that, you have given them the session key to your account. Second, disable autofill for passwords on your mobile browser. It's convenient, but it's a goldmine for malware. Third, and most importantly, consider lowering your Zelle daily limit. Most banks allow you to set this as low as $100. If a hacker hits your account, they can only take what the limit allows. The ghost transfer is more than just a scam. It is a symptom of a banking system that moved too fast toward instant payments without building the instant security to match. For the victims, the money is often gone forever. But by sharing these stories, we take away the hacker's greatest weapon, our ignorance. We are uncovering the truths that the big banks want to keep quiet, because your hard-earned money shouldn't be able to vanish into thin air while the people you trust to guard it look the other way. If you have been a victim of a Zelle scam or a ghost transfer, tell us your story in the comments. Your experience could be the warning that saves someone else's life savings. I'm the voice of True Stories Uncovered. Don't let your story be the next one we have to tell. Like, subscribe, and stay vigilant.